How do I get the people in my free community to buy my paid community? If that question is on your mind, then this video is for you. Now, if you had to guess, what do you think the main things would be that get people from a free community to a paid community? Would it be how many times you pitch your product? Or is it your CTAs? Or maybe it's your funnel type? I can tell you right now that it is none of these things. The main thing that gets people from a free to a paid community is value. Without value, all the other things I just mentioned will do next to nothing. That's because your free community is proof of concept. Its goal should be to prove to your prospects that you can provide them with value. If you join a free community, and you are joining a community, most creators forget this. Inside the community, you have tools and guides for your customers. Now, am I saying that you have to give courses to your audience for free? Maybe. That depends on what you are selling. But what's important to remember is that if you do not provide enough value, then your customers will not buy your paid program. And as I mentioned before, your free community is proof that you can actually deliver on your promises, and that this is not just a funnel you use to get more customers. Some advice I'd give to a client who struggles with converting is this. Create a course intended for the paid community, but instead post it in the free community. Or take an already existing course and give it away for free. There is nothing as effective as this in proving that you are capable of providing value. Now let's take a look at the members aspect. This is what a free community looks like. The first group of people are your loyalists. These are the people who will eventually buy from you. The only reason they haven't is because of some constraint like lack of money. This group makes up about 1 to 5% of the people inside of your community. Next are your fans. They like you and your content, and if you prove that you can provide value, then they will become loyalists. And this is about 5 to 20% of your community. Lastly, you have your cold followers. They only join because of the lead magnet you promised them. These are the people that will ruin your community. They do not care enough about the topic or they don't even understand it. While more leads to your product might seem nice, the truth is you want to keep these people out. And if you let them in, you want to make sure that it's a controlled environment. This is because once they join, they decrease the value of the free community, which results in you losing your loyalists and your fans, meaning that you make less money. Now these people make up about 75 to 80% of your community. Now I'll show you the desired ratios. Your loyalists should make up about 5 to 20% of the community. Your fans should make up 70 to 80%, and your cold followers can make up around 1 to 15%. This means that you have to choose quality over quantity. And I will tell you how to do that right now. The first thing you need to do is vet your leads. You can do this by asking questions like, what got you into X? Or what do you like about me or my channel? The next thing you have to do is put very strict rules in place, while also making sure that you properly enforce them. So make sure that you have a good moderation team. Then make sure that something is going on inside of your community. You can do this by organizing online events, which is something I plan to make a video on. Finally, you need to force people to use the search bar. I will tell you a story about a community I used to work on for a client. Let's assume it was a cooking community. And inside this community, people were constantly asking, how do I make a pizza? About 30% of posts were this question. Now this could mean two things. The first is that the creator did not provide the right resources to the audience, which was not the case for this example, because the creator had made tons of videos about how people can make a pizza. The other thing this could mean is that the community was filled with cold followers who did not respect the creator, the community, or its members. The best way to solve that is to force people to use a search bar that's built into Skool. You do this by adding a rule that questions cannot already have been asked. Yes, this will limit your engagement, but this is not the engagement you want anyway. Remember, quality over quantity. Because if repeated questions are banned, then your fans and your loyalists will drive the conversation. And if you have been paying attention to the things I've been saying, you know that this will get you more sales. Ask yourself, which of these communities would I rather join? The one where people are asking the same questions all the time, or the community where people are discussing your interest in detail? So, these are the three main things that will ensure that you can take your members from your free community and turn them into paying customers. And these three things are providing value, quality over quantity, and elevating the conversation. If this video was helpful, then consider liking and subscribing. And if you're a content creator and you want me to help you in creating and scaling an info product, or you just want to know why I make these videos, then click the first link in the description.